Okay, happy Thursday. You know what Thursday means? It's the middle of the week, some week, coming towards the end of the week. But anyways, we're going to do some training today. On to our second toss here from the Little Red Bridge, which you guys don't see the Red Bridge, but this is known as the Red Bridge area. This is your 27 kilometer training spot, around 20 miles. Uh, we're going to play the pigeons today in another group, getting them used to that shipping crate, play them all together. Twinkle Toes is still home today. Twinkle Toes is having a day at the spa at home, so that's fine for Twinkie. But Smash, we're going to see if Smash can keep the pace up on toss number two. I mean, man, it's just getting better and better and better. But enough of this. If we start the show, then we all can communicate. Like, share, and subscribe. This is the best pigeon show in the world. That's because of you guys. All right, Leah, start the song. I need the song. I gotta get pumped up. Urgh.
Yeah, here we are, everybody. Happy Thursday, everyone. Trainer toss 2 for the day, 27 kilometers,
Yeah,
27
that's what I'm
kilometers,
thinking too.
17 miles. You might have to reset your phone, Ryan. You seem to have stroked out there, so you might need to reset your phone. 27 kilometers or 17-mile group trainer. The temperature right now in Belgium,
Okay.
30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got a shoulder tailwind at 4 kilometers an hour or 3 miles per hour. Guys, you can hear us if we are on. Please put your questions or comments in the chat so we know that we're not talking to ourselves. Ryan, back to you.
Yeah, hopefully it is working now. Again, it just might be where I am with all the trees, but that's okay. We're going to see how they do on toss number two of the day. They came from the first one good, trapped good. Yeah, they had their water. Yeah, put them right back into the basket, put them back out onto the lawn, let them cook it up there a little bit, then into the truck, and away we went. Right now, my vehicle, it's saying it's 35 degrees. Whatever it is, it's hot. Feel the heat. If you like it hot, it's hot. This is hot. And we're going to see how they do on the next one. Should be about 20 to 21 minutes, 22 minutes. We're getting ready to let the kidlets out and go from there. Back to you, Leah.
David Tracy says hello. Good morning to you, David Tracy. Nice to have you join us on. We are going to watch the release and then wait for them to come home. We already have the loft cam cropped out at the loft, but it's okay. We got the landing board cam. So thoughts and prayers for the landing board cam, also known as the Lou cam, that it hangs on. I'm going to go full screen here, Ryan. Please remind me to set the timer. Thank you, because I will forget.
Yeah, I'm going to let one little scooter person go by, and then we're going to grip it and rip it. They're going to have to go up over the enchanted cornfield, which we've played with the corn before, but we're going to play with the corn here again. There's the crate we use. No water's given. Just they'll come home for the drink. That should be good. That should be great. That should work. And while we got all our cameras going, we are going to count down here, and I will open them up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There they go.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Again, guys, the 27-kilometer or 17-mile, excuse me, typo there, group trainer, toss number 2. of the day. How long, put your guesses in, will it take them to get back to the loft? Put your guesses in the comments. There's no right guess, there's no wrong guess. It's just guess. We're just having some fun here, friends. Again, they have a shoulder tailwind of 4 kilometers an hour or 3 miles per hour. They have been to this spot many times, probably 10 times by now, maybe more. I do not know. I've lost track. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, as we get in the old Monsieur Reynolds, we're heading back to the House of Lambrex, which is always fun. We're going to let me plug this in. Sorry, guys, you're gonna see my hands. They're not clean. We head back. We got the one board cam going. If Lars is driving by and he wants to set up the other cam, he's more than welcome to. Again, go in the fridge and grab yourself something cold. Sit in front of the fan, Leah. Once you have the fan, it helps big time. I gotta thank you for that one. That was a nice little treat. You don't realize how much you enjoy a fan, even if it's warm air, than when you have no air conditioning and no fans, period, at all. Back to you.
Agreed. I do not know how you're doing it because I could not survive without air conditioning. I could not survive. David Tracy guesses 19 minutes on the wing. Jack Act Fast over on YouTube says, beautiful day. It sure is. I think it's a great day if you're at the beach or by the pool. If you're working in it, probably not so fun. Drama Drag Loft says, afternoon, folks. Good afternoon to you, friend. Joe says, happy Thursday, guys. Hello, Feathers Elite Club members. I like it. I like the sound of it. I like it a lot. Jack Act Fast says 15 minutes. What are you thinking, Ryan?
Holy Jesus, man! I like it. The confidence from our crowd, man. I'm like, you know what that means? The birds are doing. You guys are racing the birds with us, so you guys have seen it. I'm gonna think 21 minutes. I thought today from the 14 kilometers, they were what, about 10 minutes. So I thought maybe they could have done it in 9, but 10 was good. So I'm going to go with 21 and let's be surprised. If they're 15 minutes, Leah, we're going to have to go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I'm going to go 17. I'll go 17 minutes. 17
All
minutes.
right.
We shall see. We shall see. Again, guys, thoughts,
Oh,
thoughts and prayers that camera holds out.
and again, you never know. We got Lars somewhere on the roads. If he swings in, he's that type of guy that'll magically hook it up. Uh, uh, but yeah, today we're doing a little different training. We're shortening it up, just giving them a simple exercises in the heat. We started with 10 minutes in the heat. Now we're going to take them out to 20 to 25 minutes in the heat. We'll see how this goes. This goes good. We might take them out to 40 minutes in the heat. Again, just building condition for the heat because this weekend, if we do race, it's going to be a ripper. She's going to be hot, anywhere from 30 to, I'd say, 37 degrees. And those transports, they're going to be warm. So fun times. I love the heat. Back to you.
You know, we complain when it's too cold. We complain when it's too hot. We just complain. I complain. I would say 30 degrees is a little toasty. It's supposed to be like that all weekend there.
Oh yeah, she's going to be like that all weekend as the train goes by. The train even sounds hotter than normal. Not gonna lie, it's hot, and it
So now
looks a bit muggy out.
I have muted the board cam so I don't have to hear that train every time it goes by every 5 minutes. It does get a little annoying. News flash for everybody. News flash. As I was going through doing the photos and the videos of this little team here, I stumbled upon a little thing that I think you would be interested in. I know we were saying that this group is made up of the Lear Market birds as well as the Van Laar birds, but surprise, surprise, guys, surprise, surprise, we also have a little Lars bird in the group. That is right. I will show you here. Just give me a minute and we will switch screens. Don't think the birds will be back anytime soon. So here we go. Yes, I have discovered that the 345 right here, I'll bring them up, is actually a Lars bird. So we have one from Lars in this group. How fantastic is that? Very exciting. Very exciting. I know he was pumped to hear about it. So the 345 in this group is a team Lewisburg, a team Lars. Fantastic, fantastic. Also, just a FOI and an I in preparation for our first race of the season, which hopefully will be coming up on Sunday. If not, it will be Wednesday, pretty much for sure here, folks. I have done our pick it to win it. Now they're not open yet. You can't pick yet, but I have set it up on our website for our first race of the season, which of course will be Quievrin. Got a little mappy map here showing you where the birds will be going in their first race. Again, we know it well, Quievrin. We've done several trainers from there. 102 kilometers, 63 miles. But if you want to take a look at all of the Doivens who will be participating either on Sunday or Wednesday, I've grouped them all up here in, like I said, preparation for our Pick It to Win It, because we will be playing Pick It to Win It all season long once we get going. $20 again could make you holler if you pick the correct pigeon that clocks in the loft first. But also, this is a way for you guys to see all of our fantastic team members up front personal. You get to take a look at them. I know Lou will be pumped about this one. So I've got them all here, all of our Lears. We've got the one little Lars, our lot number 8, and of course, all our Van Lars. So if you have a chance today and you want to take a look at them all in one place without having to go searching on YouTube or searching on our website, they are all in one place here. Make sure you're clicking on the lot. Of course, we'll just click on lot number 16 and you're scrolling on down. We've got a photo of the bird, of course, and then we have a video of each bird, a little video. And if you scroll even down further, you're going to get some information on the breeder, the loft tour when Ryan went to Van Laar. I will be doing this for every single team member on our team. Of course, we just have this little group now because this is the group that we are starting off with on the racing, and I'll just show you how do you find it on our website. Just go to our homepage, featherselitepigeonauctions.com, and if you just scroll on down, it'll be our first listing right here. Pick It to Win It, Team Feathers Elite, Group 1, Race Station Quievrin, coming soon. Click on View Auction, and there they all are in one spot. All 17 of them, including Smash, including Twinkle Toes, everybody's favorites. So just a FOI and I, we now have a Lars. Isn't that great, Ryan?
Hey, and she is an absolute. She's a doll. She's beautiful. I mean, she's a real tenor. And Leah, big ticket pigeons. Eh, we had the big ticket item number 800, right?
Yep.
Remember, we had them, and we had to give them back. But we got the 900 now. Ho ho ho! And only I don't even know if Leah knows who 900's from the Van Lars, but I sure do. Very
Ryan is breaking up there a bit.
very
What's
nice
that?
hen.
You're
That
breaking up.
900.
You're breaking up there a bit, Ryan. Michael Peevler says
Oh,
hello to you too. Drama Dragloff says, would you give them electrolytes in this heat? Ryan is just reconnecting the camera. Nobody panic. He will be on here momentarily. And Drama Drag, I will ask him once he gets back on. Delegetto, ooh, nice name over on YouTube, says 14 minutes 59. Stephen Miller in the house, nice to see you back on, friend, says 18 minutes. Joe says 16 minutes 26 seconds. Coach Tab over on YouTube says 16 minutes 27 seconds. Robert Mallinson in the house says hello, Leah and Ryan. Hello to you, friend. Jackass Fast says it's a sport. It is a sport. That is right. If you watched Ryan's little interview on 60 Minutes, yes, we should get that on a t-shirt. As I said before, Ryan, you are back, right? And you can hear me, correct?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So Drama Drag has a question asking, would you give them electrolytes in the heat?
Uh, yeah, I'm running right now with the health balance in the water, uh, a little baking soda in the water. That's what I got today. in the water. I will do a video of how I call it. I hotbox them up. Get them used to the heat. So what these guys have is, see the yard's open and it's sunny. I basket them this morning at 11. They sat in the middle of the yard, directing the heat. They sat until the first toss. Then they go training. They come home. They come in for the drink. When I got home, again, back into the basket. Again, they sit out from about 2 o'clock till when they got let out again, directly into the heat. We will do that again, just conditioning them into the heat, just so they get it, they feel it, they try to you try and get them to understand it. Um, but you're not always lucky. But this week we got the heat, so I'm going to use the heat to what I say my advantage, or to the pigeons' advantage, so they can get better condition. If you train at 6 o'clock in the morning today, you're not going to get this heat, which is easier on the birds. But if they hold them till 10 or 11, then you bury them into the heat. So I've always learned push them in the heat. And if they get thrown in the heat, you have no problem. Remember when we had the Pioneer race, Leah, and everybody lost all their birds, and our birds just come like lightning bolts?
I do remember.
Uh, Remember they all thought, oh, what the hell's going on? Remember Ross Vaquero lost all his birds, Rhodey lost all his birds, Mike Vanderyak lost them all, Tony lost almost all of them. But we never lost a pigeon. We had them just coming like regular race day, and that's because pushed them into the heat. Sorry, guys. Hey, it's on paper. It's the truth. Back to you.
Again, guys, if you just joined us, we're doing a 27-kilometer or 17-mile, again, excuse my typo, group toss. Temperature in Belgium, 30 degrees or 86 Fahrenheit. And we got some shoulder tailwinds at 4 kilometers an hour or 3 miles per hour. Birds have been on the wing now. 12 minutes on the wing from 27 kilometers. Ryan, do you think I have time to read a letter from the mailbag, or should we wait?
Oh yeah, read them. You still got about 8 minutes. I mean, come on, they're young birds. They're not going to be that good. Back to you.
John Madrag, I'm going to get to your question in a moment, but we want to go into the Feathers Elite mailbag, which are comments that are left on our trainer videos or on videos over on YouTube after the broadcast. Here we go from our favorite participant. We've got another nice little letter, kind of seems like a novel, from our friend Tackleberry. Tackleberry. Is it Tackleberry? I don't know. You guys know who it is. I'm going to read it, Ryan. This is Ryan's live reaction because he has not read it yet. Here we go. If you don't have a family of pigeons, all you can do is toss train them and race them. I do know from experience, if you don't club train them in large groups, you'll not get consistent results because breaking pigeons are more important than training pigeons in small groups. I think anyone training in groups of 5 consistently is too low a percentage in results. Then releasing them all
Oh,
together.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you watch the show Huckleberry, I trained today in all groups. The biggest group I have is 17 pigeons. All right, I'm playing in the country of Belgium, in my area, in the 5 kilometer area. What is there? How many is there? 1,500 pigeon lofts. These birds have been mingled and mangled and mingled and mashed, and you name it. I train in big groups. I train in small groups. I train in singles. I don't turn one stone. I turn as many stones as possible. If I thought dunking them in water and letting them fly home would be an advantage, I would even do that. But I haven't come up with that one yet. Bucks. That's my first thing. Now, families of pigeons, blah, blah, blah. There's no such thing as families of pigeons. We're not back in even with the Jansons. It's all bullshit. They went around and they went to top lofts and got different top pigeons. This is a this is a wonderful world of Disney. I love when these people go on and on and on about families. Families, families, families. It's very rare, very hard to find a pure family. So, okay, so that's his first part. Huck's first part. What's the second part?
Where did
So,
I leave off? I think anyone
oh,
training
long-winded.
I think anyone training in groups of 5 consistently is too low a percentage in results than releasing them all together. The reason why in Europe they train old birds is because of how close the lofts are grouped. I think young birds are much smarter than old birds because they don't have any bad habits. Here in Australia, we race our birds out to 1,100 kilometers, young and old. I'd back a young bird bred from long distance family than an old bird. Fanciers underestimate the vigor of a young pigeon. Once you have a family of pigeons, you would have 60% of your young birds left at the end of the season.
Well,
XOXO Tacklecraft
well,
1971.
good, some
I
good
added that
points.
part at the end. Go ahead, Ryan.
Good points at that one. Okay. Young birds, they can go the distance, sure. Long distance young birds, I don't know. Young birds are young birds. Uh, I'm still not sold on not knocking Australia. I don't know how they only still allow one bird to clock. If you're trying to figure out if you got good pigeons and you're judging against the guys in your area and you're only clocking one pigeon, very hard to get a good bullseye on that one. As for the small groups and young birds being smarter than old birds, here's the question. If you train the young birds to be smart as young birds, once you install the program, they're not stupid as old birds. I think, you know what? I think a lot of people who throw stones, slight stones, at small group training, right? If you have 150 birds, 200 birds, Leah, hey, Leah,
Mm,
90 birds. If you have 90 birds and you single toss, you do it 5 minutes apart, right?
hmm
How many cups of coffee is it, Leah? How many cups?
mm. Well, it depends how many cups you drink an hour. So if you drink one coffee an hour, that would take you about 10 hours, so 10 cups of coffee.
Yeah. So I love that. That's a jab at, I just don't do it because I don't want to put the time in. You create more leaders in smaller groups than you do in a big group. So 100%. So if you want more leaders, when you work them in small groups and then you bring them back to the full group, it's better because more of them are thinking and pulling the same way. It's common sense. You create leaders, not followers. You want to create them. So how do you do it? Do you think training them in a big group is going to create more leaders? Or more, hey, I'm relying on Leah to carry the show. Leah, I'm relying on you to carry the show. I'm going to sit here and twiddle my thumb. Well, Leah can do it. Well, then Leah wasn't on today. Now I have to lead the show. Come on, you got to create leaders. It's common sense. I mean,
When I get
hey,
to
if your kids go to school, what does this one kid take math and all the other kids will just learn from that one kid? Come on, they all got to go and learn the shit. Back to you.
Tommy Hot Baby over on YouTube. I love the names, guys. Says old birds are wiser. I think I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think young birds, you could probably teach them easier, but like Ryan said, when you instill it in the young birds, as old birds, they'll know it because you taught them as young birds. But of course, I would say old birds are wiser because they're older. They got some age on them, some experience on them. But if you don't instill it in them as young birds, well, they're not going to know as old birds. You got to teach them when they're young. Drama Dragoloff says, "What's the baking soda for in the water?"
What's it for in the water? Number one, it's a great boost to pick them back up real quick. Another thing, it helps with the respiratory and it helps with the lactic acid. So three things it's working with. Oh, this week, Leah, we're going to talk about cinnamon and turmeric if we're working with canker, cocci, and E. coli. But we'll save that for the Monday night show. I want to give people the right information, not the wrong information. But anyways, 19 minutes on the wing. Where are these kids? Where will they be? How far are they? Are they going to make it? They're in a big group today, but 17, is that big, Leah, or is that still too small for some people? Should I have made
Oh,
it more birds?
I think Tackleberry or Tacklecraft, he's really pushing on the club trainers. Like he thinks you should get them on the truck just for trainers. I think that's what he's saying. They should keep going out as groups. They should be on the truck. You should be letting them out training, but on the truck. I think that's what he's saying.
It's okay. I'm here in the country. It's there's no truck training now. These birds weren't ready to truck train. Great idea. They're going to go on the truck the first time. After the first time, they're going to understand the truck real quick. That's it. You think all these guys here are truck training, what, 7 days a week? They don't do that. I know in Australia, they do all this truck training, truck training. I hear Steven tells me, guys are truck training, 2,000 birds. It's just racing. It's not truck training. It's a race. Put the damn clock on and let's see how they do training. Do you think right now, Leah, do you
Mm,
think these pigeons think they're training or do you think they're racing home? What do you think they're thinking?
I think they're racing home.
Thank you. Yeah, do they know? They don't have a clue. They're trying to get home as quickly as they can. And some days there's hurdles. There's rain, there's wind, there's thousands of other pigeons. They don't know. They really don't. We're going to truck train them. Okay. It's a good idea. I like it. Sure. I truck trained with Marcel. How did that go? How'd that go? That went well. Tonight, Leah, I got to take my Lars's young birds. Should we do a group toss? Will that make Tuckleberry feel better?
I don't
Want to
know.
do that? We can. We can
I
do a
don't
group
know.
toss if you want. 13 of Lars's against 17 of ours. Maybe I'll get a stray there and we can take it too.
Ahmad says, hello, my friends. Hello to you, friend. Nice to see you on. Hey, guys, we appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the input.
Yeah,
Many ways to make a cake. If that's working for Tackleberry or Tacklecraft,
do it.
God, I got to stop calling them that. Tacklecraft, then you do it. If you're getting the results with it and you think that that's the way it works, great for you, great. There's many ways to do this, guys. Whatever works best for you. At the end of the day, as long as you're getting the results that you want, you do you. You do you. And just an FYI, this is not Australia. This is Belgium. And not only is this Belgium, but this is, I would say, I'm pretty sure on this one. I might have to fact check myself, but where Ryan is, where our loft is the highest concentration of lofts in all of Belgium. Probably all of Europe. Don't quote me on that one. But he has so many lofts in and around his area. It is incredible. It is not Australia. It is not Canada. It's like comparing, oranges to, I don't know what, apples to oranges. Even more different of a comparison than that.
Well, hey, Leah, a fun fact. Marcel brought his results over the other day in the young bird category, right?
Mm.
Towards the bottom of the page. Who's in the club? Who was there shipping birds? Dirk Vandenbalk.
Dirk
I got like,
Vandenbalk,
got,
that is right. Marcel beat Dirk Vandenbalk. I mean, this is the quality of the breeder, of the fancier that is in this area here that we are going to be flying against, that Marcel flies against. I mean, yeah, Dirk Vandenbalk, everyone. Wow. 23 minutes now on the wing as we wait.
unbelievable.
Now,
They're playing in the heat now. A little bit quicker any minute, I'm thinking. The tailwind there's just almost no tailwind at all. Sometimes I think windy lies, but we'll see how they come. Should come good. They had a good one first up. We'll see how the second one goes. And again, coming home, crossing over loft after loft after loft. Unbelievable. And I will say, in Tackleberry's defense, if you cannot go out and train and your club is doing trainers, get your birds on that. That's good. There they are.
birds.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. There they are. Come on. Slow and steady. Carry it in.
What
Woo-hoo.
was that 24
In it to
minutes?
win it. Yeah.
24 minutes. Bravo. Well done. Second toss of the day in the books. I had Dad beeping me while it was while they landed, of course.
Oh,
But
I
yeah,
know.
just the way it
I,
goes.
we know.
All right.
It happens. At least the camera didn't crap out. It's amazing how many phone calls you'll get when you're doing this kind of stuff. He was messaging me too, photos of kittens.
That's exactly what
I
he
love it.
that. It's
Yeah.
exactly what he just sent me, and I lost my focus. So sorry, guys, you couldn't see them because Ryan's thing was there. Moving parts. They landed. They're home. All is good. All right, where are we off to next?
Well, I think next we're going to hit 55 kilometers, all in a group. And like I said, I don't know, Leah, do you want to go head to head against Lars?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. Ask Lars.
All right, I'll have to ask Lars and see if he wants to have a showcase showdown. His are
Fr-
fresh, man. They're ready to rumble.
from 55.
Yeah,
Hmm.
55 and alive.
55 and alive. All right, well, we'll have to check with Lars, and we will be back, I guess, that'll be the last toss of the day, right?
That one will be the final one of the day because we're going to do it around 8:30 ish, Belgium time. So probably around 2:30 New York time. I'll give
Okay.
them a little bit of time here to relax, have a drink, and they've got grit there. They can pick through that, and they will get fed after their toss tonight. They're doing good. Could they have been a bit quicker? Yeah, maybe. But again, it's ripping hot. Thing is, they come and they trap like lightning. And sorry, I don't have the fence on, but you can hear as they come through. They come by the camera. You can hear it. They're I can hear it. They didn't hit the roof at all.
You
So
got the Sweden on.
very good. A group I'm very happy with. They're giving us their very best.
They sure are.
So
All right, on that note,
yeah.
we will be back around 2:30 New York time, or 3 o'clock New York time for another trainer number 3 of the day. See if we'll team up with Lars. You got to tune in to find out. What was that? That was
Oh,
a late one.
was the Grizzle.
Smash.
So he's gonna. They left him in the dust, so he's not gonna go for the next one because you can see he's still sore. So I wanted to see how he was in a group. The first one he was right there. The second one we took him out, double time on the wings, couldn't handle it. So now he's done for the day. He's gonna rest. That's good. That's a good thing. That's telling me he's healing.
58 says grinding. Thanks for what you guys do. Thank you guys for tuning in, for supporting us, for putting your comments in, even tackle craft there. We appreciate all of it, and we will be back around 2:30, 3 o'clock New York time. Training toss number 3. I'm Leah. That's Ryan. We're from Feathers Elite, and we want to thank you very much for flying with us. Bye for now.
Bye for now.